surprises, and action.
Pardon me, sir. But you have got to look out the window.
This pod is dried up.
Sir, you have got to look out.
Less time picking up coffee nerves and coffee breaks. More time collecting overdue fines. We might have more of a library.
Mr. Polanzano, you got to look out the window.
And you used up your 2-week vacation? Frazzle, frazzle, frazzle. Another nightmare you're in the overdue fine room.
Sir!
All right. All right.
What do you see?
It's what I don't see.
What don't you see?
The lion. The lion closest to 42nd Street.
Yes, yes.
Hello? Operator? Operator? The line closest to... The line closest to 42nd Street is...
It's missing, isn't it?
The stone line is missing.
I know where it is.
That stone line weighs 28,000 pounds.
I know where the stone line is. The stone line is in... Well, I assume it's the same one. There's a lion in the ladies' room, and it's eating Miss Pringle. It's sitting in the ladies' room with Miss Pringle's feet sticking out of its mouth. The lion's mouth. I know it's Miss Pringle as I admired her blue beaded shoes this very morning and the way she braids the hair on her legs into her black lacy stockings.
Oh.
The lion's on its haunches right next to the wash bin. Only Miss Pringle's feet are sticking out of it.
Oh.
I ran out of the library screaming. I ran right out onto 5th Avenue when I saw the line was next to 42nd Street, was not there, was absent, was AWOL. I thought I had gone insane. I thought I had snapped. All this library grew. You sniffed this stuff. I thought it had gotten to me. But you see it too. I'm not alone. Oh God, thank you, Mr. Palonzo. Thank God for you.
Is it Miss Pringle?
You stay out of there! That's no man's land! You peeked into no man's land. No need to worry, really. It says here, linoleum, line. Lines. After devouring prey, are satiated for 2 to 3 weeks. We're safe, Mr. Palonzo. For a couple more weeks anyway.
See, Miss Pringle. I love Miss Pringle.
I liked her too, for God's sake, but let's not get all soppy-eyed sentimental.
Miss Pringle and I were going to be married.
Well, you sneakies, you and Miss Pringle? Why didn't you let anybody know? Isn't this a day for surprises? You and Denise Pringle. It's like all the surprises of the world sorts up for one day when the one thing you do not need is to you and Denise Pringle. Son of gun. Like today. Who needs a surprise today? I was going to go home and wrap myself up with a good book, like any other night, turn on the television and watch Make Room for Daddy, Daddy Knows Best. Hi Lucy, hi Doris. Look at the telephone and watch for even a sorry wrong number, then turn it off because it's time to water my geranium. But today is something to think about. A day for surprises. You and Miss Pringle.
Yeah, Miss Pringle.
Want to come over to my place? Shh. Check over some books.
There's a lion outside the door.
Start some of these pretty covers.
Miss Jefferson, my fiancée, is dead.
What do you want me to do about it? Start pasting Denise Pringle memorial stickers all over the front of Britannicas?
Ow.
I'll do it, but I'm not going to waste my youth weeping over some good, not so good looking girl who's hardly worthy of you. Life has given us a surprise. There are so few surprises that I want to leap at the present that life has given us. You feel so nice. I want to leap before the line eats me. Those blue beaded shoes. This isn't the first time a lion has come into the ladies' room and eaten one of the staff. Remember Miss Ramirez?
Remember to endorse these horrors?
There's a lot of lonely women in this town, Mr. Falonzo.
The whole world was bliss, Miss Jepson. It always has been. Till one night. I came back late to the library because I couldn't sleep and wanted a book. Needed a book. Demanded the company of a volume. And heard whimpering from the stacks. There was Miss Pringle, whom I didn't even know how to passkey, whom I never even spoken to, even when we met at clearance sales at Marvel Books. There was Miss Pringle, weeping and holding volumes of Lewis Carroll, Camus, Proust, The Joy of Cooking, holding these volumes and weeping. The overdue cards in the back of the books, slipping out like tears that piled up around her ankles and her knees. I called out, "Miss Pringle!" She stopped and sniffed like a sun-spied gazelle in some tropical quiet place. "Who is it?" she called out across the black library. "Who is that?" I spent 20 years of my life in school, and I have just signed up for courses in the fall. If I don't become a member of the human race soon, I'll kill myself. Who is that? Is that you, Mr. Falonzo? Please love me. I'm here. I'm ready. And we raced to each other. And the wind, our two bodies made racing, running, set all the overdue cards flying into the air. Overdue cards no longer, but blossoms from a thank God early spring. Her plea for help has sounded an echo, a little sur-echo from my own heart. And I quickly undressed her, and then myself, and then while she arranged her things with the neatness that was her trademark, and the bane of the overdue fine room, I arranged on the floor of the neglected masterpieces section a bed, a couch made of photostats of Elizabethan love lyrics. She said, "I never loved anybody before, so I want this to be good." I said, "Oh, I've never loved anybody before either." So I took a copy of Love Without Fear, and she took a modern manual on how to do it. And we rapped like Christmas packages for people you love. Wrapped our bodies, our phosphorescent, glowing, about to become human bodies around each other, and began reading.
Look! The lion's walking down steps back to its perch. Isn't that New York for you? Nobody even looks. You could walk down Fifth Avenue, N-U-D-E, and no one would even look. They all think it's a candid camera. I mean, I'd look at you, Mr. Falonzo, with clothes on or anything. The lion's on its perch. It's like it never even moved. Except for that little piece of pink garter on Stu dangling like a salmon. You'd never even know it moved.
You'd never even know it moved.
day for such surprises.
Mm-hmm.